Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm WolfsbaneGaming and we are back with another video on Mafia 2 Jimmy's Vendetta. This is for review, so if you haven't seen any of the Jimmy's Vendetta walkthrough, there'll be a link in the corner of this video to the playlist, and there'll be another link to the entire Mafia franchise. That's Mafia 1, Mafia 2, Mafia 2, the betrayal of Jimmy, and Jimmy's Vendetta in that. So, go check that out. With that said, let's jump into the review. If you like this kind of content, on a regular basis, then please do subscribe. It does help the channel out a lot. Right, so this game, well, this DLC should say, is set after the event of the first DLC, Betrayal of Jimmy, where Jimmy must get his revenge of those that set him up, all of his old employers and his employer's boss, which you find out close basically right at the end of the DLC. This DLC is definitely a lot better than the predecessor. So the first DLC.
Some idiot just drove into us. We're bringing him in.
It was a good story, but it was great. And yes, you can still get cops on you no matter what you do. Whether you speed, whether you hit every exterior, if you hit their car, stuff like that. It's still arcadey as well, as you can see. I'm getting points for just speeding at the moment, drifting, doing jumps. But all in all, this DLC is a lot better than the first DLC. The story, it's a lot more engaging, like actually now you know what you're doing.
In pursuit of a speeding vehicle.
Obviously we knew why we were doing the first DLC, but we didn't know what we were doing mainly. It didn't exactly let us know that we were tying up loose ends to the end of that DLC. But this DLC actually tells you what we're doing right at the start. And yeah, so this DLC didn't have any annoying missions, like at all. I'm sure there was one mission or two that annoyed me, but that's only because I did it in the wrong order. Like I tried to take out a target that was the final target, so I had to backtrack myself to deal with the other target, and backtrack again to get to the safe area. The missions are still, so if you die in missions, you spawn out of missions, you have to do everything in missions all over again. So it's still set up like that, which is annoying, but missions are actually a lot easier this time around, so that you shouldn't be dying as often as you did in the first DLC. My favourite mission in this DLC is definitely the final 3 missions. The last 3 missions of the entire DLC is my favourite.
I could do this.
They're just a lot of fun to do. So yeah, anyway, that's all the info I can say about the story without giving too much away, and I don't not like people that spoil stories or games or stuff like that, which is why it's spoiler-free review. As you can see, driving is still a thing in this DLC, and it's still a whole lot of fun. You can still walk around, beat people up with your fists, shoot people if you want, so let me just get out of the car real quick. Make sure there's no cops on me later. Okay, now there's a cop, but anyway, let's beat this dude up. Oh look, cops. And I don't give a shit. And they didn't give a shit. Right. Now, let me show you what happens if they see you with a gun.
I got a Caucasian man carrying a handgun. Copy that.
You alright, son? Freeze!
They literally tell you to put the gun on the ground.
Surely there are better
And
uses
then
for
you
your
either
time,
resist arrest,
officer.
Thanks for the
which
contribution to
makes
my
them
retirement
want to
fund.
shoot you on sight. You can bribe them, which is what I did, and then they walk away without the gun. Or if you don't do either of that, they'll arrest you. Anyway, let me show you what gunplay looks like.
Nice one.
As you can see, I didn't get a cop from me because he didn't see the trigger. Let me ride up the street a little. Didn't get caught. That's a shotgun. Anyway, let me take you to this apartment over there. I do not like this apartment whatsoever. But let's say you find a car you really like. Let's say your car got destroyed, right? You run, you find a car you like. Let's say this one, and you want to keep it. You can literally drive it to the garage at any time, just like you can in any of whether that's the main games, first DLC or this DLC. You can just park it in your garage, and you look in your garage. There it is. And then these are all the other cars I've got through the definitive edition, which is what I'm playing. Obviously, my Samsung Drifter is not in there because it's literally parked on the street. Right out. You can steal a car by smashing a window or picklocking. Picklocking is extremely easy. You can be spotted by cops when you're picklocking or hotwiring the car when you're inside, and they will come after you for vehicle theft. But if you do it quick enough, they will not spot you and they will not arrest you. Anyway, this is still the best gun game, and I can't really say any more about it without spoiling it. But it is definitely a lot better than the first DLC, therefore rating needs to be higher, and it's not much higher, it's only going to be a 7 out of 10, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed this review, and hopefully this walkthrough series as well. If you did, hit the like button, turn the notification bell, and join Wolfgang by hitting that subscribe, and with that said, WolfsbaneGaming, signing off.